It's the start of an important mini two-game homestand here tonight for the Norwich Sea Unicorns as they make their way to beautiful, historic Dodd Stadium. It's been a rough week to start for Norwich. They've allowed a combined 23 runs. It's also been a difficult stretch for Norwich. They're just 1-5 over their last 6 contests. A combined 23 runs allowed to start the week. Well, the schedule has done Norwich no favors. They run into two of the best ball clubs, respectively, in the Futures League, Vermont and Worcester. Vermont currently atop the Future League standings, just a half-game lead over second-place Worcester. They are by far and away the two top teams in the Futures League. Here tonight, Norwich will look to steer the ship back in the right direction. They meet with their in-state rival, New Britain Bees, here tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Adam Plager, welcoming you to the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show. As always, presented by SCR Structures and Sheds. Well, it's time to reignite the rivalry for Norwich as they meet with their in-state foe, New Britain Bees. Already the 6th meeting of the summer. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, some of the big moments. Norwich has enjoyed playing New Britain right here in the friendly confines of Dodd Stadium. It was Mr. Yeti himself. Yes, the walk-off hit for Norwich in a big 4-3 victory over the Bees. That came back on June the 14th. And then last Sunday, June 22nd, big win for Norwich, 5-3, complete team victory against the New Britain Bees. It's been the home team that has held the upper hand in the Battle of the Nutmeg State. Norwich 2-0 here at Dodd Stadium, while New Britain is 3-0. They're perfect at home at New Britain Stadium against the Sea Unicorns. An important contest tonight for Norwich. Plenty of playoff implications regarding it. Norwich looking up at the team sitting directly ahead of them. Those New Britain Bees, a 2-game lead over Norwich entering play here tonight. Let's take a look at those Future League standings as we are into the final week of June. The Vermont Lake Monsters currently hold the top spot, a half-game lead over the Worcester Bravehearts. Vermont so far 17-8. Worcester win for them last night over the Sea Unicorns. They now are 16-8 in the Futures League, a half game behind Vermont. Nashua, they've dropped a couple of games, but they're still in third place in the Futures League, 12-11 so far for them. New Britain Bees, they've put together a couple of wins. They've leapfrogged the Sea Unicorns. They're in the 4th and final Futures League playoff spot. They hold a record of 11-14, while Norwich sits in 5th, 9-14 so far. Big game for Norwich here tonight. Try to get themselves back on track, back into winning form against the Bees. We'll take our first time out on the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show. On the other side, we're packing up some of the bags. That's right, some Sea Unicorns have found some new destinations. They found a new college, a new home for themselves in the fall. We'll get into all of that when we return on the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show, presented by SCR Structures and Sheds.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Welcome back to the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show, presented by SCR Structures and Sheds. Coming at you at the Bell Logistics Beer Garden at the Hole in the Wall Bar. Yes, it's Thirsty Thursday beer specials on Narragansett tonight at the ballpark. A critical rivalry matchup. It's the Sea Unicorns and the New Britain Bees. But right now, it's time to pack the bags. That's right, some Sea Unicorns have found some new destinations in the next chapter of their collegiate journey. We'll start first with the flame-throwing right-hander, Gio Conti. He's making the move a little closer to home from UConn. He will be headed to Siena College. He has been lights out for Norwich as of late. 5 straight scoreless outings for him. He has been unreal for Norwich. Couple of saves for him this summer as well. He is headed to the MAC at Siena College. And then hard-nosed catcher Jaden Novak. He's been impressive both sides of the baseball, really defensively too. He's also bringing that clutch hitting bat of his from the College of Charleston. He's making his way to LaSalle. And the newest transfer from the portal, Alec Warden. Yes, the smooth fielding Sea Unicorn shortstop is making the jump from Penn State to Virginia Commonwealth. VCU with the Rams, they're getting a good one. He's coming off his most impressive day at the plate. A couple of hits for him last night against those Worcester Bravehearts. Heading into the ball game, we spoke with the Sea Unicorn shortstop, Alec Warden. Here's what he had to say about his successful night last night in Worcester and his recent commitment to VCU. For more on that, here's my conversation with Sea Unicorns infielder, Alec Warden. Alongside Sea Unicorns shortstop Alec Warden, maybe one of your best games of the summer to date so far yesterday in Worcester. What was it about fit and field that you were able to see the ball so well?
I think I was just patient in counts, seeing spin well early in counts, and picking up on that, and also having communication through guys who have already seen the pitcher coming back in the dugout. And just focusing on the process over the result.
As a shortstop, you see plenty of action your way, especially when it comes to double play balls. Seems like things have become more confident for you over there at short. What's that process been like for you?
I think getting used to the fields obviously is a big thing. Depth perception's a big thing, taking BP, that also helps. And also getting used to the guys out there who you're playing with every day. So, that's been a big adjustment.
You found yourself a new home at VCU. You're headed to Virginia. Have you ever been to Virginia before, and how excited are you for that opportunity?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to be there last year with Penn State. It's a great campus, super excited about it, ready to get down there and get to work.
Now that you have made that transfer, you think that maybe eases things up for you? Now you don't have to worry about that, put that behind you now, just get to focus on playing baseball every day?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a benefit. I think it's some stress off of my back, and now I'm able to focus on winning a championship here.
Let's talk about the rest of the outlook here for this week. Good chance here to really get back into playoff positioning. You see New Britain tonight, Westfield tomorrow. How important are these 2 games here at home?
You need 2 wins. It is what it is. I think we need to go out there and attack and be aggressive and get a lead early. All
right, Sea Unicorn fans, that is infielder Alec Warden. Alec, as always, thanks for doing this, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Certainly some exciting news right there for the newest VCU Ram, Alec Warden. All right, we're going to take another timeout on the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show. When we return on the other side, we're going to keep talking about some changes. Why? Because there's some fresh faces joining the Sea Unicorns lineup here tonight against the New Britain Bees. Stick with us. More to come on the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show presented by SCR Structures and Sheds.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right, right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Welcome back to the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show, presented by SCR Structures and Sheds. Yeah, it's a rivalry Thursday night, Thirsty Thursday. It's Irish night. I'm not wearing green. You might have to pinch me. Keep pinching those bats because they woke up a little bit last night. It's a nice night for some baseball here at Dodd Stadium, but right now we also have some fresh faces. That's right, making their Norwich Sea Unicorns debut. Will start at first base. Ryan Thompson, the URI product, will bat 6th for Norwich. He's in the lineup for the first time this summer for the Sea Unicorns, recently added to the roster. Same goes for Joey Arrace, the second baseman. He will bat 9th. The riser headed to Rutgers in the fall. Exciting news always a lot of fun when you see some new blood inject some life into this Norwich group, some high energy guys. It's going to be Luke Hardman taking the baseball for the Sea Unicorns tonight, the right-hander out of Alexandria, Virginia. Let's show the highlights right now. He has been lights out for Norwich over his last 2 outings. Just ridiculous numbers. He has allowed just 1 earned run. Norwich Sea Unicorn baseball is on the air from Dodd Stadium. It's the Sea Unicorns and the visiting New Britain Bees. It's Thursday night baseball here, as Norwich will look to try and get themselves back in winning form. Luke Hardman against the leadoff man up in the inning of the Bees is their left fielder, Zach Silchrist, and he strikes out to begin the ball game. Luke Hardman has been dominant for the Sea Unicorns. He's been a big part of their starting rotation staff as we take a look at the numbers for the Catholic University product, Luke Hardman. ERA of 3, 5th start of the summer for him. He has been lights out, 13 strikeouts to just the 1 walk. He's trying to lead Norwich back into winning form. They were defeated last night in Worcester 11-7. The Bravehearts battled back to win that ball game after Norwich had at one point a 5-1 lead and a 7-4 lead. Norwich has surrendered 23 runs over their last 2 games, the 1-0. On the outside corner, now the count is even, a ball and a strike. It's 1-1 with the Bees second baseman, third baseman, check that, Easton Massey. The delivery is popped up in the air. It's in shallow right field. And underneath it and making the grab on it is Gavin O'Brien. There's 2 gone. Good start to the night here for Luke Hardman as we meet the Sea Unicorns defense here tonight. Over at third base, Caden Fay. Kenny Noe back in there. He's the shortstop. The second baseman, Joey Arace. His Sea Unicorns debut with Ryan Thompson at first. Couple of new Sea Unicorns making their debut here tonight. The righty to the plate. Now a fly ball in the air out to left center field. Ranging over and making the grab on it is Aiden Stern in his first game of the summer in left field. 1, 2, 3. Go the Bees in the first. The Sea Unicorns coming to the plate when we come back on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today.
30. And 5, 4, 3,
Back with you here at Dodd Stadium, home half of the first inning. Luke Hardman dialed in for Norwich. A look at the Unicorns' batting order, as always, presented by Artisan Building and Remodeling, Connecticut's trusted roofing experts. From Berlin to Westbrook, they've got you covered. Leading off is the shortstop, Kenny Noe. Aiden Stern bats second. He's in left field. Gabriel Rivera, the designated hitter, batting third. Caden Fay in the cleanup spot for the first time this summer for Norwich. He's at third base. Anthony Tirado bats fifth in center field. Ryan Thompson bats sixth. He's at first base. Gavin O'Brien in right field batting seventh. The catcher, Aiden Baglino, bats eighth. And Joey Arrace bats ninth. He's at second base. Ball one misses outside from the B starter here tonight, the right-hander Ben Oliveira. Oliveira enters action. 0-1 record for him, ERA at 6. Now he lifts a fly ball in the air out to shallow right field. Moving underneath it and calling for it to make the catch is Jack Kane. There's one gone. Norwich tonight in their home white uniforms, the white bottoms. Gold numbers on the back. And the visiting New Britain Bees in their alternate black tops with the gray bottoms here tonight. Here's the left fielder, Aiden Stern, the pitch. That misses down and away. It's ball one. Oliveira has pitched against Norwich this season. He went 5 1/3 against the Sea Unicorns. He allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs. That was back on June 11th. In what was a walk-off victory for Norwich thanks to Jaden Novak. It's been the home team that's held the upper hand in the season series so far. Norwich 2-0 here at Dodd Stadium. Now a bouncing ball. It is foul on the first base side. Tonight's New Britain Bees infield defense around the horn left to right. Easton Massey at third base. The shortstop tonight is Julius Rosado. Over at second base, Tim Henning with J.T. Clark at first. The count is a ball and 2 strikes on Stern. The pitch home. Just tapping away at it is the Norwich left fielder. He gets just enough of it, and he hangs in there. A ball and 2 strikes. The outfield defense from left to right. In left field tonight, it's Zach Seacrest. In center field, Nolan Reisdorf, as again just flipping it foul as Stern into the seats down the left field side. And the right fielder, Jack Kane. Pitcher-catcher battery tonight is Ben Oliveira with Brandon Gayer behind the plate. Stern still in full protection mode. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to jumpstart the Norwich attack. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Oliveira beats Stern with the high heater. And 2 up, 2 down for Norwich here to start the ball game. Here's the designated hitter, Gabriel Rivera. There were some positives to take from that ball game for Norwich last night. Despite the outcome not being what they wanted, you have to like that early start jumping on top of Worcester. It's a high-flying Worcester offense. They showcased that for themselves in the final 4 innings. They had the final 6 runs of the ball game. Check that. They had the final 7 runs last night. The 1-0 to Rivera. He just gets a piece of it. It's foul. Right by the Norwich dugout, first base side. The dimensions here at Dodd Stadium, 309 to left and right field down the line. 375 approximately into the power alleys, and it's 400 to straightaway center field. There's strike 2. Well, you really saw last night at Fitton Field why it's a hitter's dream to swing over there. 3 home runs combined. At Norwich, there's only been 1 home run all summer. Fitton Field averages roughly now 2.5 home runs per ball game over there. You're lucky to get one here once a week. It's 2-2 to Rivera. The righty brings it to the plate. A bouncing ball to third. Charging in on it, Massey fires it across the diamond in time, and the inning is over. Norwich goes down in order or scoreless headed to the second when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Ready to go here in the top of the second inning. It's 0-0, the Sea Unicorns and the New Britain Bees. Both teams went down in order in their first inning. Cardman trying to help Norwich get back into winning form. Norwich is just 1-5 over their last 6 games, 2-8 over their last 10. Norwich now in 5th place in the Futures League standings. New Britain right ahead of them. They're 11-14. That's outside. It's for ball 2. Count 2 balls and a strike on the Bees' designated hitter, Brennan Stabley. Stabley, the batter out of Southern Connecticut State, Plainville, Connecticut native. Now he hits a bouncing ball to first. Thompson has it, and he'll underhand toss it to Cardman, covering the first base bag as Thompson is welcomed here to Dodd Stadium. Nice little play there for him for the University of Rhode Island product. He's a rising sophomore over there. It's a brand new right side of the infield tonight. Joey Arace, a riser headed to Rutgers. He's added to the roster on Monday this week. Now his first game with the Sea Unicorns. On the first pitch, lining it back, foul out of play is the right fielder, Jack Kane. The Bees have enjoyed the start to their week here. They've won their last 2 ball games. Now just 1 win behind third place Nashua, who have dropped a couple of games in a row. It's a ball and a strike here to the corner outfielder, Jack Kane. The pitch, swing and a miss. Cardman blows it by him for strike 2. Pitchers count a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. On the outside corner, strike 3. Cardman picks up his second strikeout of the night. He freezes Kane. 2 down. That'll bring up the first baseman, J.T. Clark. Clark at first base tonight for Mac Edmonds' group. Clark out of Eastern Connecticut State, Bristol, Connecticut native. He checks his swing awkwardly. It is in there, strike 1. Sea Unicorns outfield left to right here tonight. We haven't met them yet. Aiden Stern in left, Anthony Tirado in center with Gavin O'Brien in right field. Luke Cardman dealing to Aiden Baglino tonight. The count is even. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a mini 2-game homestand for Norwich back here tomorrow against the Westfield Starfires. The 1-1. This is a bouncing ball to short. No, he has it. He'll whip it across the infield diamond. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cardman. It's 0-0 headed to the bottom of the second on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
We're in action again tomorrow night, hosting Westfield. First pitch 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow night, fireworks brought to you by Liberty Bank. And we have the Norwich Connect uniforms tomorrow night, brought to you by Dime Bank. Leading off the bottom of the second inning, the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Leading up the batter, third baseman, University of Pennsylvania, number 39.
Scoreless ball game. Luke Hardman on his game once again here tonight. Here's Caden Fay. He'll lead it off for the Sea Unicorns in the second. Oliveira bounces in, ball one. Oliveira at Wheaton this past spring pitched to a 4.88 ERA. He was 6-1. He made 10 starts for Wheaton. He worked 52 2/3 of an inning. Opponents hit just 234 against him. He's back in the zone, strike one. Oliveira lines up on the rubber, slightly towards that third base side. Now the righty kicks and deals to the plate. Curveball drops in there, strike two. It's a ball and two strikes. Oliveira 6'2", 205 pounds. In a pitcher-friendly count, 1-2 here on the UPenn product. Fay, it's a bouncing ball to third. Massey has it across the infield diamond, one down. It'll bring up the center fielder, Anthony Tirado. Fans, still plenty of upcoming promotions here in the month of June coming to Dodd Stadium. Sea Unicorns back at home. This is the last home game here at Dodd Stadium in this month. Get your tickets now. Go SeaUnicorns.com for Friday night fireworks. Ball one misses downstairs. It's 1-0 here to Tirado. Fastball with life on it misses outside, and now the count is even, 1-1. Ball, check that, strike one now. Now the count moves to 2 balls and a strike. It's 2-2 here on the left-handed hitting center fielder. Tirado set up outside is the catcher Gayer, and he's unable to hold on to it. Just getting a piece of it there is Anthony Tirado. Tirado so far this summer for the Sea Unicorns, he's batting now .208. He was 1 for 4 against the Lake Monsters on Tuesday. He checks his swing. He held up. And now the count is run full. It's 3-2. Bouncing ball foul, and Toronto able to stay alive in there. Toronto over his last 5 contests has 6 hits during this stretch. He's 6 for his last 17. The 3-2 on its way from Oliveira. This is a bouncing ball to second. Henning has it. Short toss over to first. 2 down. Here's the URI product, Ryan Thompson. Thompson, one of the recent additions for Norwich. Hopefully he can spark the offense here in the second against Oliveira. URI this past spring. Thompson was a .233 hitter for him as a freshman. Counts the ball in 2 strikes. Trying to work 2 scoreless innings tonight is Oliveira. The righty goes way outside. It's a wild pitch, overthrown fastball for him. And now the count is even. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. As far as the command goes, 13 strikeouts to 11 walks for Oliveira. Now a bouncing ball. It's over the mound. Long run over there for the shortstop, Rosado. He fires it to first in time. And the inning is over. A scoreless second for the Sea Unicorns. Still no hits in the ball game. We're headed to the third when we come back on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. Bomb blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Cruising right along here to the third inning. No score between Norwich and New Britain. Battle of the Nutmeg State, already the 6th meeting of the summer. It's been all about the home team. Norwich 2-0 at Dodd Stadium. Bees are perfect 3-0 against Norwich at New Britain Stadium. And Cardman deals in a first pitch strike. Nasty stuff on the outside corner. 7, 8, and 9 for New Britain. It's begun by the catcher, Brandon Gayer. He saws this off foul. He was jammed inside. There's strike 2. Gayer, the rising junior out of UMass Boston, Rocky Hill, Connecticut native. Set up outside is Baglino. The 0-2 coming home is taken. Cardman just missed. He dotted it right to the glove. He played catch right there with Baglino. That's exactly what you want to see from him. He just didn't get the benefit of the call. It's 1-2 now. The delivery. It's further outside for ball 2. That's on the outside corner, strike 3. So sent packing is Brandon Gayer. He is rung up on strikes. And Cardman has his 3rd strike out of the ball game. He's had 1 every inning. This will bring up the second baseman, Tim Henning. Henning's become a regular in Mac Edmonds' lineup. He fouls away, strike 1. You know when Cardman's on his game, he's a quick worker. He's in full command of the strike zone. And he really dictates the terms of the ball game. He's ahead here, no balls and a strike. The righty comes home, he misses downstairs, and the count is even. Henning, the batter out of Binghamton University, Wonton, New York native. Measures 6'1", 190 pounds. The 1-1 outside. Up and away for ball 2. Henning this summer, a .225 hitter. He's 9 for his first 40. 13th game of the summer. It's 2-1. Baglino set up outside. Cardman misses inside. Now ball 3. First 3-ball count here today for the Sea Unicorns righty and Catholic University product. Baglino again, he wants the outside corner. Cardman offers it there, and he gets a swinging foul off for strike 2. The count has been run full. Last game against Norwich for Tim Henning. He was 0 for 3. He walked once. The count is full. It's 3-2. Cardman delivers the off-speed pitch, and just getting a piece of it is Henning. He's just 1 for 11 so far against Norwich. Pitching is the left-handed hitting second baseman, Tim Henning. It's a full count. The pitch. Another jam shot foul off the luxury suite deck. It'll tumble back down towards the seats. Nice play down there. A young fan has it. She reveals it to everyone here at the ballpark on this thirsty Thursday. Also Irish night here. Now the 3-2. This is off the helmet of Baglino. Another foul ball. It's a parade of them right now. Henning just fighting to survive. Nolan Reisdorf waits on deck. We've seen him either bat first or ninth for Mac Edmonds' lineup. Now a little bouncing ball. This is going to be a tough play for anybody. And this is going to break up the no-hitter here in the 3rd inning with an out. It was not well struck by any sort of the imagination. And it's going to go down as an infield single for the second baseman, Tim Henning. It really looked like a swinging bunt. Oh, he just flipped his bat towards the baseball. It was a defensive swing. He's on now. Now a chance for the center fielder, Nolan Reisdorf. It's 1-0 here on the left-handed hitting center fielder, Reisdorf. He's got the green bat with him. He's in the back of the lefty box. Now the runner Henning is going a wave and a miss there for strike 1. The tag, it is not in time. Stolen base there for Tim Henning. It is going to go down as his 6th steal of the summer. Now he's into scoring position for Reisdorf, who bats in an even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reisdorf out of Southern New Hampshire, Barkhamsted, Connecticut native, 5'7", 160 pounds. That breaks up any chance at the double play ball. The righty kicks and deals. A swing and a miss now, strike 2. Reisdorf hitting just 171 for the Bees. It was 1 for 5 last game against Norwich and a 5-3 win for the Sea Unicorns. That was the last victory Norwich has had. It was on Sunday afternoon. The 1-2 inside it bounces. Baglino collects it as it rolls up the first base line and now into third easily is Henning. First run of the ball game now just looms 90 feet away. Reisdorf 2 for 12 overall against Norwich. Now the count is full. It's 3-2. A big out here to get for Cardman. It's the top of the order that awaits on deck. And Zach Seacrest. The 3-2. The curveball falls in. Strike 3. It locks up Reisdorf. And now the second strikeout of the inning. Another looking strikeout. He has 4 on the night. Well, that's just great pitching work there from Luke Cardman. Just fearless to offer the 12-6 bender in a full count. You feel like it's your best pitch to get an out. Why not offer it? Now he blows the gas by Segrist. Strike 1. He struck him out to begin the ball game. Now a swing and a miss there for strike 2. Seacrest, the batter out of Concordia University, Texas. Beaumont, Texas native. 6'1", 185 pounds. He's a graduate student there. The 0-2 just misses for ball 1. This past season, he was a .390 hitter for the Tornadoes at Concordia University, Texas. His by far and away best season. He raised his batting average over 100 points from his junior year to his senior year. Now the 2-2 from Cardman. Just a piece of it for Seacrest. He'll stay in there. 64 hits for him as a Tornado. He started every game for him. He was in there for all 40. .640 the slugging percentage. 8 homers. 22 extra base hits. The 2-2 off the end of the bat. He pops him up. A long run over in right field for O'Brien, and foul ground. He makes the catch. And the inning is over. Cardman continues to roll through the third. Norwich coming to the plate in the home half when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Fans, it might be the final Thirsty Thursday in the month of June, but mark your calendars, July 10th, July 17th, and August 7th. More Thirsty Thursday coming at you with beer specials as always on Narragansett. First pitch scheduled for 6:30 p.m. for all Thursday home games. There's strike one. It's at the bottom of the zone on the outside corner. Oliveira yet to surrender a hit to the Norwich offense. O'Brien hoping to change that. Now strike two. Emphatic strike two call, in fact. I think the count is 0-2 on the big board. It reads a ball and a strike. The 0-2. Just a piece of it there for O'Brien. A nasty slider from Oliveira. He's got his pitches working for him here tonight. O'Brien so far this summer for Norwich is batting .189. The 1-2, another bouncing ball foul. It's been a nice little stretch for Obi at the plate. He's got hits in 4 straight contests for him. Before that, he had yet to... He was on a little bit of a drought. He was hitless in 7 straight. Now he waves and misses for strike 3. One up, one down here for Oliveira. That's his second strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the catcher, Aiden Baglino. Baglino out of Fairfield University, rising junior there. Now he flips a fly ball out to right center field. Closing in on it was Reisdorf, but it's going to be the right fielder, Jack Kane, to make the play on it. Baglino still searching for his first hit of the summer. That was a well-hit baseball, but nice work out there in right field by Jack Kane. Here's the second baseman, Joey Arrace. He's making his first plate appearance as a Sea Unicorn. Arrace will be headed to Rutgers in the fall. They'll join teammates Jack Sweeney and Gabriel Rivera there. Out of Ocean City, New Jersey. He's the number 17 ranked overall prospect in the state of New Jersey. Number 5 shortstop by perfect game. Number 18 prospect in New Jersey. And number 6 shortstop by the Prep Baseball Report. Highly touted middle infielder is this guy at the plate right now, Joey Arrace. 5'9", 155 pounds. It's a 2-1 count for him. The delivery. It's a bouncing ball. Arrace runs while he's flying out of the box, and he's thrown out there by Easton Massey. It keeps the no-hitter intact here for Oliveira. Beautiful defensive play there by Massey as he whips it across the diamond. Arrace is retired, and so is Norwich. We're headed to the 4th on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
We welcome UCFS, that's United Community of Family Services. Welcome to Hall Communications. Welcome to the Connecticut Department of Transportation. And happy birthday to our anthem singer, Ashley LeBeau. Happy birthday, Ashley. Leading off your top half, winning number 4 for the Bees. Third baseman, Easton Massey.
Easton Massey, after making a wonderful play defensively, he'll lead it off for the Bees to start the 4th inning. Ball one misses upstairs from the right-hander, Luke Hardman. Often the case here with the righty of the pace of the game when he's been out there. That's ruled for ball 2. Massey flied out to right field his first time to the plate. The 2-0. Wave and a miss there for strike 1. Massey so far this summer for Mac Edmonds' group is a .279 hitter. It's 2-1. Open stance for the righty batter. Now he fouls it back for strike 2. 17 hits for Massey so far this summer. He's a riser headed to Boston College, Manchester, Connecticut native. 5'11", 185 pounds. The 2-2 from Cardman. He got Massey to chomp at the bit at the high fastball, and he fouls it back. It's 2-2 here. The righty deals another curveball, and this is fouled back out of play. Massey's father is a hitting coach in Major League Baseball for the San Diego Padres. Baseball lives in their family. Here's the 2-2. This is lifted in the air out to right field. Tracking over is O'Brien. He makes the grab on it. And the leadoff man retired here to start the 4th. Here's the shortstop, Julius Rosado. The pitch, that's in there for strike 1. First pitch strikes have been the name of the game for Luke Hardman. First time up for Rosado. He flied out to left field. Now he's way behind, 0-2. It's 0-2. Hardman's pitch home. It's in there for strike 3. A bit of a wide strike call there, but Cardman will certainly take it. He now has 5 strikeouts on the night. He just keeps the beat rolling. It's his 3rd straight looking strikeout he's received. Now a chance for the designated hitter, Brendan Stabley. First pitch home from Cardman, the curveball, a competitive pitch for him, but that's ruled for ball 1. Trying to work a scoreless fourth inning here is Cardman. He's trying to set down the Bees in order. It would be the third time he's accomplished that feat if he can make it happen, but he's behind 2-0 on Stabley. The delivery on the knees on the outside corner. The heater's in there. Stabley's been a regular in the lineup for New Britain this summer. 6'3", 210 pounds. He's batting .301. The 2-1. Off the end of the bat, it's popped up in foul territory. It's on the first base side. Squeezing it shut as Thompson. The inning is over. Down go the Bees in order. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base. Show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Kenny Noe will lead it off for Norwich against the right-hander Ben Oliveira. He's been spot on tonight. He's also been helped out defensively with some tremendous plays from his infield defense. First pitch is missing for ball one. Fans, plenty of upcoming promotions here in the month of July. Let's start it out with Shark in the Park. Family Sunday on Sunday, July the 6th. Thirsty Thursday, July the 10th. That's outside ball two. Still plenty of promotions to get out to here in the month of July. We're going camping on July 16th. First pitch scheduled for 11 a.m. Thirsty Thursday back at you on the 17th as Noe fouls away strike one. And Unity in the community on Friday, July 18th. Friday night fireworks as well. It's going to be a special night here at Dodd Stadium and really see this place fill up. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Now we led the ball game off with a fly out to right field. Now we out of Freeport, New York. Monmouth University product is hitting .275. He's got hitless now in 4 straight games. The 3-2. He launches that foul off the protective screen. A little bit of a dry spell for him after a previous 4-game hitting streak. He was one of the top hitters in the lineup for Norwich during that span. The 3-2 home from Oliveira. Cut on and miss, strike three. Punched out is Noe, and now there's a man down to start the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Aiden Stern. Stern has been a super utility man for Norwich. The bat is played right along with them. He's best on the team in batting average entering action tonight. .353. He hits it right on the line. It's a bouncing ball to the shortstop, Rosado. He fires across the diamond and quickly 2 outs. One pitch all that's needed to retire the left fielder, Aiden Stern. Fans, stick with us following tonight's ball game for the Capital Property Group postgame show. Capital Property Group Condo and Real Estate Management. Go to mycapitalteam.com. Who's it going to be? Find out following tonight's game on the postgame show. Strike one sits in there on the outside corner. Another nice bender in there for Oliveira. He's been rolling here tonight. Norwich has been hitless to this point, and now he's way ahead of Rivera, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here on Gabriel Rivera. Norwich trying to get something going. That's an overthrown fastball and misses for ball 1. Rivera hitting .214, but has hits in 2 straight games. He's 2 now for his last 7. The righty brings the 1-2. This is over the head of the second baseman heading into right field. Gabriel Rivera punches a 2-out base hit. He stays hot. 3 hits in 3 straight games, and Norwich has their first hit of the night. Well, hitting's all about timing, and Rivera got that front foot down. Perfectly timed it up, and he just shoots it through into right field. Now the third baseman, Caden Fay, will get a chance to swing the stick. Fay batting .240 for Norwich. The delivery bounces home to Gayer. He had no idea where the baseball was, and racing ahead into scoring position is Rivera. First runner in scoring position tonight for Norwich. For Rivera, it's his 5th steal of the summer. A hit could give Norwich the first lead of the night. It's a ball and no strikes. The delivery in the air out to shallow right field. Underneath it is Kane. The inning is over. Rivera's 2-out hit is the first of the ball game for Norwich. He's stranded in scoring position. The 5th is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right, right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Jack Kane to lead things off for the Bees, and he puts the first pitch he sees in play right to Noe, whips it across the diamond, and able to collect that as Thompson. He had to stretch out for it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Economical start to the 5th inning. Now JT Clark coming to the plate. Both teams with 1 hit here tonight. Cruising along here on this thirsty Thursday. Also, Irish night. at the ballpark. There's strike one to J.T. Clark. He grounded out to short his first time to the plate. Now a bouncing ball headed up the middle. Noe ranges from his right to his left. He snaps it across the diamond in time. There's your artisan building and remodeling defensive play of the game. Kenny Noe with an incredible play. Fans were going camping here at the ballpark on Wednesday, July 16th. Early start time. Brunch with the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Want to see you here 11 a.m. GoSeaUnicorns.com for more information. Special rates apply to all of our campers joining us. Book your group today, 860-887-7962. The 1-0. There's the curveball. He drops it in there for strike one. Now he's made a couple of incredible plays here to get this fifth inning going. This Cardman continues to deal. Now strike two, sits into the bottom of the outside corner. It's the catcher, Brandon Gayer, at the plate. He's now in danger of striking out for the second time tonight. The 1-2 off the end of the bat, flipped into medium right field. On the run is O'Brien. He cuts it down, and the inning is over. A speedy inning for Luke Cardman on the hill. 5 shutout innings for him for the second time this summer. The home fifth is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
I'm at the top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Deserved break that I get every game. She's Eliza. She's from Preston, Connecticut. Brought to you by Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Norwich.
Ready to go here, bottom of the fifth inning, fans. Friday night fireworks. We want to see you here tomorrow. It's the Sea Unicorns and the Westfield Starfires. Post-game fireworks following the ball game. American fireworks presented by Liberty Bank. Other Friday night fireworks include June 20. Check that. July 18th, July 25th. And August the 1st, fans, the Burns Agency in Norwich and Dayville. Working smart and hard for residents and businesses since 1932. Let us do the same for you too. Go to theburnsagency.com because you'll buy better at Burns. It's been a classic pitcher's duel tonight at Dodd Stadium. Oliveira misses way outside for ball one. If Oliveira works through the fifth inning and matches longest outing. Toronto didn't think it was going to be a fair ball. He barely moved out of the box. And stepping on the first base bag is JT Clark. There's one down. Now the first baseman, Ryan Thompson, will bat for Norwich. Thompson, the batter out of Lincoln, Rhode Island. Now he sends it back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for Rosado, the shortstop. He fumbles the baseball, and Thompson reaches. That's going to be tough to give him an error right there. It was softly hit, and the shortstop, Rosado, had to go a long way to get to it. They'll give Thompson his first hit as a Sea Unicorn. It's an infield base hit. This will mean a chance now for the right fielder, Gavin O'Brien. He takes a hearty cut. He's up empty there, strike one. The batter, O'Brien, one of four outfielders currently listed on the roster. Salisbury, Connecticut native. He just puts his bat over home plate. It's a foul ball, first base side. Oh, and one on the right-handed hitting right fielder. Now a bouncing ball to the plate. Nice block back there by the catcher, Gayer. That's always the tricky part when working with pitchers. Now with all the sliders, all the secondary pitches, they really try and snap them through to the plate. Now O'Brien gets one he likes, and he just flips it out into left field. Solid contact for Obi. Keeps it rolling at the plate. Hits in 4 straight games. You gotta love the sound of the bat when you get it in the sweet spot. O'Brien got a pitch he could handle, and he just hit it on the line out there. 2 on, nobody out. The Sea Unicorns threatening here in the 5th. Now it's the catcher, Aiden Baglino. First game with the new walk-up song for him. He's trying to pump up the Norwich offense. He's got runners now at first and second, nobody out. Thompson, the lead runner, he's at second as the breaking ball dips in there, strike one. O'Brien stands at first. He's got great speed behind him. Thompson had just 5 steals in his freshman season at URI in 30 ball games. See if Norwich executes a double steal of sorts. The 1-1. Outside corner, strike 2. Firm heater to the backstop. Aiden Baglino. He flied out to right field his first time up. He hit it well. He's still searching for that elusive first hit of the summer. One here would give Norwich the lead. The delivery down and away for ball 2. Baglino at one point last summer for the Sea Unicorns had 6 consecutive starts for Norwich. He was the only catcher on the roster. Now a bouncing ball to Tim Henning. He steps on the second base bag, and he fires to first, and Norwich is doubled up. That will end the inning. So it's a twin-killing double play. Still scoreless. We're headed to the 6th next.
Buy better. Better with Burns. Much better. So much better with Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better with Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
The Burns Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better at Burns. Much better. So much better at Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Fans, this week's Craftsmanship Tip of the Week is presented by Artisan Building and Remodeling. They're your trusted local experts in home improvement. If you're thinking about a new roof, consider solar shingles. They offer the same protection as a traditional roof while also generating clean, renewable energy. It's a smart and sustainable upgrade built to last. Tomorrow night, the Sea Unicorns back in their City Connect uniforms. It's a date with the Westfield Starfires as they conclude the two-game homestand. Norwich just wearing the City Connects for the second time this summer. Always lots of fun seeing those specialty uniforms as Cardman deals in strike one. First man up in the inning is the second baseman, Tim Henning. This is cracked foul, first strike two. Henning started and ended the double play to wrap things up in the fifth inning. We're just barely over the hour marker of this contest. Baglino set up inside. Cardman brings it home. It just missed for ball one. It's 1-2 here to the second baseman Henning. He had an infield hit his first time to the plate. He's got the only hit tonight for the Bees. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike three. Cardman beats it by him, and he's got his sixth strikeout tonight. Now it's the center fielder, Nolan Reisdorf. Swing and a miss there from Reisdorf, and once again, Cardman working ahead. Plenty of action around the Futures League tonight. Westfield leading Worcester 4-1 in the bottom of the third. There's strike two on the outside corner. Reisdorf was caught looking his first time to the plate. The Silver Knights leading Vermont 3-0 in the fourth at Centennial Field. Worcester will need to come back if they want to take back first place in the Futures League tonight. Starfires visiting Norwich tomorrow before the Sea Unicorns head out on the road for a doubleheader at Holman Stadium on Saturday. 3 p.m. is the scheduled first pitch, and now Reisdorf caught looking. He's frustrated. Back-to-back Ks for Cardman. He's got 7 on the night. Top of the order we go. Here's Zach Seacrest. The first pitch home is outside ball one. Fans, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, a new name with the same great people and service you know is coming soon. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, a division of Ascend Bank. A ball and no strikes here to the New Britain leadoff man. Foul ball back. Strike one. How about the pace here tonight from Luke Hardman? He has been shoving here tonight for the Sea Unicorns, an outing that they desperately needed. It would be his longest of the summer. It's 1-1 here to the Bees leadoff hitter, Zach Seacrest. Norwich straight around defensively. How about the Uncle Charlie? Strike two. Cardman tonight, he's got 53 strikes, just all over the strike zone in attack mode. He's now ahead of the leadoff man. The 1-2. Upstairs, he was looking to blow the smoke by him. And now the count is even. This has been some sort of outing. A gem, really, for Luke Hardman. Trying to dance his way through the sixth. The 2-2. Fouled off. And the battle will continue. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Norwich just trying to heat the bats up and strike first here tonight. Feel like that run could be the winner. Oh, that looked good. It just missed. Ball 3. Baglino set up outside. The payoff pitch home. Bouncing ball, it is foul. Batter is Zach Seacrest. Transferred to Concordia University in Texas from Coastal Bend College. Another foul off for him. In high school, Seacrest also was a football player as well. The count is full. Cardman trying to go 6 scoreless tonight. On 3-2. In the air, it's popped up off the end of the bat. It's the first baseman, Thompson. He's got it. 6 scoreless innings here tonight for Luke Cardman. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today.
We have the Healthy Living Festival right here at Dodd Stadium. The Greater Norwich Area Chamber of Commerce on Saturday, October the 4th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Health screenings, presentations, and more available at no charge to the community. So come on out to Dodd Stadium October the 4th for the Healthy Living Festival.
Fans, the next Family Sunday coming to Dodd Stadium is on July the 6th when the Sea Unicorns host the Worcester Bravehearts. Gates open at 12 o'clock, 1 p.m. Always first pitch on Family Sunday with post-game kids run the bases and have a catch in the outfield. Children 12 and under are invited on the field following the game to run the bases one time and have a catch in the outfield with their families for 15 minutes. Baseballs for Have a Catch are presented by CT Dot. Curveballs ruled strike one as we're underway in the bottom of the sixth. Sundays are also our First Mates Club days. The First Mates Club is open to children 12 and under. As a member, you will receive a ticket to every Sunday home game, receive a t-shirt and a credential to show off your membership and style. Receive discounts at concessions and merchandise stands on Sundays. Count is even 1-1 to the second baseman, Joey Arace. He was thrown out at first on a special defensive play there by Easton Massey. It easily could have been an infield hit, but Massey with a strong arm fired a bullet across the diamond, the 2-1. Outside corner, strike two. Well, there's been plenty of gives on both corners here tonight. That's a pitcher's dream. It's 2-2 on a race. The delivery. Now he swats it foul. Watch your heads there. It was heading into the seats quickly. The umpires here tonight. Home plate umpire Dick Herron. Over at first base, Jake Brickta and Steve Sanderson, the third base umpire. Now Arace is plunked. That just ran inside and got him. So Norwich has a leadoff runner on. Kyle Dombrowski will jog across the infield. He's going to check on his young second baseman, Joey Arace. That was a fastball that came right inside to him. He wants to make sure that he's okay. Number 9 batter in the order reaches. It's a hit batsman. First batter that's been hit tonight. Top of the order now, Kenny Noe with some traffic on. Now it's flipped up in the air. Jammed was Noe. It's going to fall into the seats and rattle back onto the playing surface for strike one. Crowd making some noise here. It's 1-1 on the Norwich shortstop. In the lefty batter's box now, check in on the runner Arace. Deceptive pickoff move there from Oliveira, and Arace dives back in there. The delivery, now this is ripped on the line. It is a foul ball. That could have potentially scored Arace. He was flying around the bases. Noe out of Freeport, New York. Freeport, New York, known for the Nautical Mile. It's their most famous attraction, a waterfront strip along Woodcleft Canal. Plenty of seafood restaurants. That sounds good. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Araces the runner on first. The pitch. That's inside corner, strike 3. Wow. It appeared inside. Noe rears his head back, but that's been the strike zone tonight. There's been give on both corners, and Noe sent packing, one down. Check back in there on the base runner. He's in there safely. Fans at Griswold Dental, their goal is to create a trusting relationship with patients where their comfort and health is our first priority. Start your journey to better health today at griswolddental.net. Arace is on the move, and Stern fouls it away for strike 1. One on, one out. No balls and one strike here on the batter, Aiden Stern. Stern takes outside, and now the count is even. Stern always enjoys getting the chance to play against his coach over there at Trinity, Matt Gedman. They know each other quite well. The bright pink bat on style for Stern. He fouls it away. Stern about as gritty, hard-nosed of a player you'll watch. Doesn't matter if he's in left field, right field, second base. Heck, put him behind the plate, let him catch. He's been that terrific defensively. Just a tremendous athlete, so committed to his strength program that Trinity has kept all their players on. He's been a beneficiary of it. Now he's battling with 2 strikes. And once again, a check-in over on the base runner, a race. He's a base-stealing threat. Norwich trying to find themselves into scoring position. It would be the second time Norwich has had a runner there. It's 1-2 on Stern. Now a race is going, and fouling it away again is the Sea Unicorns left fielder, Aiden Stern. Stern hit .457 for the Bantams as a sophomore. 4 doubles for himself. He started 10 games. Now he cuts and misses for strike 3. Second time Stern has struck out. Now back-to-back Ks after the hit batsman. Now it's the designated hitter, Gabriel Rivera. Fans, Shark in the Park coming to Dodd Stadium July the 5th when the Sea Unicorns host the Westfield Starfires. First pitch scheduled 6:30 p.m. Celebrate the 50th anniversary of an all-time classic and crush it like Quint. Jaws will be featured on a large projector screen set up on the field following the game. It's also Thirsty Thursday on July the 5th with beer specials on Narragansett. The pitch to Rivera. He grounds it foul, third base side. Looks like Norwich is content to let Cardman keep rolling out there. He has already set a season high now in innings pitched. Norwich just trying to give him some run support. It's been a pitcher's duel tonight. The pitch off the end of the bat, it's cracked foul. It's 0-2 here on Gabriel Rivera. Race stands at first. He's been there since he's been hit by a pitch. Now he's going. That's outside. Gayer fires it down. In there safely is Joey Arace. He's got a stolen base. Substance use disorder does not discriminate who it affects. And it affects more than just the individual. The effects of substance use impact our whole society. Learn more at griswoldpride.org. It's 1-2 to the Norwich DH, Gabriel Rivera. He singled his last time to the plate. Now ball 2 is upstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now Rivera punches it into right field. The green light ahead. Now the stop sign for a race as Kane came up firing. Rivera has 2 base hits into right field, and Norwich has them at the corners. 2-hit night for Gabriel Rivera. Now it brings out the manager, Matt Gedman, with Caden Fay coming to the plate. Norwich knocking on the door, trying to break through first. Entire infield defense greets Ben Oliveira. Matt Gedman there as the New Britain Bees are going to the bullpen here. Runners at the corners. And now the slow walk in. I don't think they have pointed to the bullpen. So New Britain is not making a pitching change. The Bees reliever had hopped over the bullpen, but there was no signal at any point there from Matt Gedman. We're not sure. We'll have to get a look into that left field bullpen, see if we can get eyes down there and find out who's loosening. And the bullpen right now loosening for New Britain. We'll find that here in a minute. Runners at the corners. Matt Gedman is going to allow his starter to try and fight his way through the 6th inning. The pitcher loosening for the Bees appears to be Tyler Stone. The 1-0. Caught on and missed. A wipeout slider beats Fay. A race at third. Rivera at first. Now Rivera starts to break. He already has a steal tonight. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count for Fay. He's grounded out to third. He's also fly to right. Norwich trying to break the ice here and get the first run up on the board. Now the righty kicks and deals home. There's a fly ball. It's in shallow right field. Kane coming on. He makes the catch. And Matt Gedman sticks with Oliveira. It pays off. He's got 6 scoreless innings to his name tonight. The 7th is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Incredible pitching performance from the Alexandria, Virginia native Luke Hardman. He was lights out tonight with family in the house. He goes 6 scoreless, 7 strikeouts. He allows just the 1 hit. It was an infield base hit. He very well could have a perfect game here tonight as they wave hello to us. I mean, just exceptional work from the Catholic product. Always special when family's here. He's going to celebrate his birthday on Monday. Great outing to catch him here today. Ball 1 misses. New pitcher in the ball game for Norwich is the Keene State product, Cam Thomas. Thomas has worked as a starter his last couple of outings. Now he gets a pop out in foul territory. Thomas shades over and retire to start the 7th is the third baseman, Easton Massey. Second time he's popped out. Check that. First time he's popped out for Massey. Now it's the shortstop, Julius Rosado. There's strike one. It's at the knees. Thomas is last time out, it was a tough outing for him. He's on point right now. He gets a swing and a miss for strike two. Thomas allowed 5 earned runs in just an inning of work in what was a lopsided Worcester win, 12-3 last Friday. Now the fastball misses up top for ball one. So far tonight for Rosado, he's flied to left. He's also been caught looking. Thomas ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. The lefty to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's still relatively early in the summer, and it's still a matter of finding out where players work best. And if for Thomas it's in a relief role, that might be the spot for him. He's been outstanding here today against New Britain. Now on the first pitch, it's a fly ball into straightaway center field. Stobley's retired, and so are the Bees in the 7th. It's time to stretch here in Norwich. It's always presented by GOAT Physical Therapy and Wellness. We'll keep it here on our end. Fans, GOAT Physical Therapy and Wellness is your body throwing wild pitches. Don't settle for big box physical therapy where you're just another number. At GOAT Physical Therapy and Wellness in Waterford, we deliver major league care. From everyday aches to pelvic health, fitness for beginners, and even treatment trusted by professional athletes, you'll get one-on-one time with expert therapists who treat the whole you, not just a sore spot. No assembly lines, no insurance headaches, just real results. Step up to the plate at GOAT PT, the greatest of all time in physical therapy. Visit goatpt.com to book your free phone consultation today.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
The Bees are making a call to the bullpen for right-hander out of Eastern Connecticut State, Connor Willett. Willett has already seen his fair share of Norwich this summer. This is going to be his 3rd outing against the Sea Unicorns. It was a tough outing for him last time out on Sunday. He suffered the loss over 2 innings. He allowed 2 earned runs on 2 hits. His first outing against Norwich, he was lights out. He went 2 scoreless. He struck out 2. He walked a batter. So far this summer for the Bees, Willett has pitched to a .555 ERA. Toronto will welcome him to the ball game. And he deals in a first pitch fastball at the bottom of the zone. Second summer for Willett with the Bees. Now Toronto bounces away, strike two. Willett last summer for New Britain pitched to a 3.24 ERA overall, including the postseason. 3.52 in the regular season over 14 appearances. He misses for ball one. He had 18 strikeouts to 3 walks. Unbelievable K to walk ratio for him. He's ahead of Toronto 1-2. The righty to the plate is outside for ball two. I mean, if that was called strike three, I mean, oh my. The fans started to kind of jeer a little bit right there. It's 2-2. The pitch. That's ruled for ball three. Just 5 hits combined between Norwich and New Britain. Sea Unicorns have 4 of the 5 hits. The full count delivery to Toronto backs them up inside. It's ball 4. Fans enjoy lunch with the Sea Unicorns every Monday at noon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next Monday, we'll hear from the general manager of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, Lee Walter. And that man that's on base, Anthony Toronto, will head over to the studios at the Streaming News and Sports Network in Jewett City. There's strike one. That just continued to sink low and away to the right-handed hitting first baseman, Ryan Thompson. Thompson had an infield hit his last time up. Toronto runs well. He's at first. Now he's going. Gayer's throw to second. It bounces to the shortstop, Rosado. And Toronto has himself a swipe back. That was a great pitch to go on. It was a breaking ball that missed low and outside. And now Toronto stands in scoring position. Fans, Jewett City Savings Bank, your hometown bank for over 125 years. Start a new account at jcsbank.com or come into one of our convenient offices and find out why we are your community bank. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-handed hitting URI product, Ryan Thompson. Hitters count 2-1 here on Thompson. Thompson, a big Mike Trout fan. Now he taps away. Strike two. Not a bad player to want to replicate your game after, although Trout's cooled off a little bit this season. And the injuries have been a problem for him. He is on his way to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. The work ethic of Trout, just so many things that make him a great leader for the Halos. Thompson trying to deliver in the clutch for Norwich. The 1-2 down and away for ball 2. Willett trying to expand the strike zone. There's been give on both sides of the plate. Count is even, 2-2. Toronto in scoring position. He drew a leadoff walk. The catcher Gayer set up outside. Now a foul off again. 3 in a row now from Thompson. Thompson attended Bishop Hendricken High School before making his way to URI. 6'3", 220 pounds is the righty batter. The 2-2. That bounces for ball 3. Another nasty curveball from Willett. See if he's forced into a fastball spot here. In high school, he led the Hawks to a championship as a senior in 2024. The 3-2 fouled away. Now 4 straight foul-offs against Willett. And a fan's got a baseball behind the Norwich dugout. Gabriel Rivera salutes them. He enjoys seeing that. He's just sitting on top of the railing. Norwich trying to strike first tonight. It's 3-2. Torado at second. A large lead for him over there. Now a ground ball to the shortstop, Rosado. That gets the job done. It's a productive out. Torado advances 90 feet. And the Sea Unicorns have the first run of the night, 90 feet away for Gavin O'Brien. So now the infield defense has been drawn in for New Britain. Off-speed pitch hangs into the outside corner. It's strike one. OB so far tonight for Norwich is 1 for 2. He struck out. He also ripped a single his last time into left field. That would give Norwich the lead. Toronto continues to break down the third base line. Now a ground ball past the diving reach of Rosado. It's through into left field. Toronto scores. Gavin O'Brien with a clutch RBI base hit. 1-0 Norwich. There's your SureBright commercial cleaning services cleanup moment of the game. Gavin O'Brien keeps it moving for himself. Second hit of the ball game. Norwich up 1-0. SureBright commercial cleaning services, providing janitorial services in the state of Connecticut for the last 30 years. SureBright, done right every night. Gavin O'Brien getting it done right here tonight. And Norwich has the all-important first run of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Aiden Baglino. He's looking for his first hit of the summer. That's outside for ball one. These teams will meet again on Sunday at New Britain Stadium. Norwich trying to go in there with a win against the Bees before they get back to the Beehive. The count is ball and 2 strikes here on the Dumont, New Jersey native, Aiden Baglino. 1-2 on the outside corner, strike 3. Baglino knew it right away. He's punched out. And now 2 outs here in the inning. The Sea Unicorns will be donning their City Connect uniforms tomorrow night against the Westfield Starfires, wearing the special Rose of New England jerseys to show their strong connection to the city they call home, featuring 3 blue sections to signify the 3 rivers of Norwich, as well as being emblazoned across the red front section with the Rose of New England. Those special uniforms are presented by Dime Bank. Post-game fireworks following the game. Can't wait to see you here. Get your tickets now. GoSeaUnicorns.com. Here's Joey Arace. He takes upstairs for ball one. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Norwich has the game's first run. Now Arace swings through, strike 2. Arace attended St. Augustine Prep for making his commitment to Rutgers. Now he's jammed inside. He pops it up. In foul ground, it's going to be the first baseman, J.T. Clark. He makes the grab, And the inning is over, but the Sea Unicorns strike on the Gavin O'Brien RBI single. 1-0 Norwich. We're headed to the 8th on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
I'm at the top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Leading off the top of the eighth inning for the Bees, right fielder Jack King.
Cam Thomas back out there. He's going to work the 8th inning. Now he's got the lead. 1-0 Norwich on the RBI single, Gavin O'Brien. First man up in the inning is the right fielder Jack Caney. It's a bouncing ball to short. No, he has it. He fires it across the diamond, and Kane beats it out. An infield single. It was a high bouncing ball to Noah. It was at the lip of the grass. And he had to make a long throw in the hole. And the Bees have the tying runner on. This is a big game in the standings. Norwich trying to catch New Britain, who has won a couple of games in a row. Now a wave and a miss. First strike one. Here's the first baseman, J.T. Clark. The pitch home. That misses. Now this is out towards the Norwich bullpen right field side. And the count now 0-2. Thomas way ahead of the right-handed hitting first baseman J.T. Clark. Clark strikes out. Thomas, the big punch out here. Now it's the catcher, Brandon Gayer. Thomas trying to keep the Norwich lead intact. This is lined back up the middle. It's a base hit. On the first pitch, ambushing there is Gayer. He's on. And the Bees have him at first and second with one out.
The second baseman, Tim Henning.
Now it'll bring up the second baseman, Tim Henning. He was a redshirt freshman at Binghamton this past season.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, pitch running at first base from Penn State Harrisburg, number 9, Carlos Irizarry. Irizarry now running at first base for New Britain.
Carlos Irizarry is pinch running at first base for the catcher, Brandon Gayer. And now this is going to bring out the pitching coach, Zach Itchner. As we do that, How about we dine in weekly on Mondays with Ben? Every Monday when we head out to Westerly, Rhode Island, we say hello to you as well. Huge thank you to 321 Media Group for carrying our broadcast as well. Always enjoy heading out to beautiful Westerly, Rhode Island every Monday, and we're bringing a Sea Unicorn with me this Monday. Should be a lot of fun talking the latest about your Norwich Sea Unicorns. Hopefully a strong finish to the week for Norwich after a disappointing start. A couple of tough losses early in the week. Now Norwich looking to hold on to a 1-0 lead here in the 8th. Here's Tim Henning at the plate. Irizarry's the runner at first. With Jack Kane aboard at second. Henning has an infield hit. He's also struck out. Now the lefty to the plate. A bouncing ball collected by Thompson. He wins the race to the first base bag. And now 2 outs. Great work there by Thompson to read the ball off the bat. If he doesn't get there, that's into right field. That would have tied the game. Now 2 outs. Runners at second and third. It's the center fielder, Nolan Reisdorf. Fans strain Family Motors. It's not a car. It's not a motorcycle. It's a slingshot. Rent one from Strain Family Motors in Lisbon. Get that wind in your hair sensation when you rent a slingshot from Strain Family Motors. Ball one misses outside. That's sfmslingshots.com. Norwich trying to slingshot their way to the bottom of the 8th with the lead. The pitch. Reisdorf checks his swing. He held up. Ball 2. Reisdorf has struck out both times. They've been looking strikeouts. Thomas wouldn't mind the third here and ring the hat trick on him. Norwich just trying to escape the inning. A swing and a miss, strike one. Nice heater there to Reisdorf. Reisdorf out of Southern New Hampshire University. There's strike 2. The count is even. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now 2 outs here in the inning. Thomas with the real shot to get out of it. Unscathed. Baglino outside. The runners are at second and third. The lefty to the plate. It bounces away from Baglino. Coming home and scoring on the wild pitch is Kane, and the game is tied. Now the go-ahead run advances 90 feet. Well, this has been a problem for Norwich against the Bees. You date back to the ball game at New Britain in the 2-1 victory New Britain had. They scored their winning run on a wild pitch. That was back on June 10th on a Tuesday night. The 3-2, that runs inside. It hits Reisdorf. So now Thomas has just lost command of the zone. Runners at the corners. Ball game is tied. And now it's the leadoff batter, Zach Seacrest. Well, this is a huge out to get, and Kyle Dombrowski is going to head into the bullpen. He is going to make a pitching change. Thomas is going to come out. The go-ahead run is at third, and Reisdorf at first after being hit by the pitch. Thomas departs. The new pitcher coming in will meet him when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Sea Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Norwich is going into the bullpen for the flame-throwing right-hander Gio Conti. The transfer from UConn is headed home to Siena College. To the MAC he goes. Right now he's trying to strand a couple of inherited base runners. The go-ahead run stands at third. That is represented by Carlos Irizarry. He came into the game as a pinch runner. Conti's been lights out for Norwich. He's gone 5 consecutive innings without allowing an earned run. He's got 2 strikeouts over his last 2 innings of work. He picked up the victory for Norwich over the Bees on Sunday. He worked 2 scoreless innings. He allowed a couple hits. He'll be welcomed by the leadoff hitter, Zach Sechrist. Oh, you talk about a heart and soul guy on the mound. This is it. That's what you want out of the back end of your bullpen. Trying to lock things down late. And he's as competitive as it gets. He cares a lot about the wins and the losses. He's just trying to get out of the 8th with the ball game tied. It's 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Conti comes home with a fastball. It's on the ground to Fay across the diamond. Gio Conti welcomes himself with just 1 pitch, and he retires Sechrist. He strands a couple of runners. The bottom of the 8th is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25. 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Right field for University field for the Bees. Leading off the bottom half of the 8th inning for your Sea Unicorn shortstop, Kenny Noe.
We're into the bottom of the 8th inning. New pitcher in the ball game for the Bees is left-hander Faze Big. Here's Kenny Noe. He fouls away, strike one.
And catching for the Bees, number 8, Caleb Miller.
Nothing in one here to Noe. Norwich now trying to capture the lead. A bouncing ball. It's collected by Massey. Fires across the diamond. It's in time. One down. Some defensive changes made by New Britain here. As we're into the bottom of the 8th inning. There's a new first baseman in the ball game. That is Camden Rigi. He's at first. And a new catcher in there in the spot of Brandon Gayer. It's Caleb Miller. The pitch to Stern is ruled for strike one. So Gayer comes out because of the pinch runner. So Riggy at first. Irizarry also into the game. Now a swing and a miss for strike two, I believe. No, Irizarry is not in, so he comes out of the game. So Miller, the catcher. Riggy now at first with Faze Big pitching and striking out Stern to start the home 8th. Two outs here. Now it's the designated hitter, Gabriel Rivera. He's been the best hitter tonight for Norwich. He has a couple of them. That backs up Rivera inside. It's ball one. There's ball two. Hitters count for the Rutgers commit. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center field. Underneath it and able to make the running catch out there is Sechrist. The inning is over. Norwich goes down in order. We're headed to the 9th when we come back on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. Your calendar for Saturday, June 28th for the Rose Arts Festival in downtown Norwich. Proudly presented by the Edward and Mary Lord Foundation. It's a full day of live music, food trucks, local vendors, creative stations, a morning road race, the budding arts exhibit, a jam-packed kids zone, and the brand new 21 and older family fun zone. The Rose City comes to life, and we want you to be a part of the celebration. Plan your day at roseartsfestival.com. We can't wait to see you there. Special thanks to a grant from Visit Connecticut for making this great day possible. Fans, SCR Structures and Sheds. For over 25 years, we have succeeded by providing our customers with dependable storage solutions and a quality buying experience. SCR-structures.com. Local, just up the road in North Franklin. SCR Structures and Sheds, the official sponsor for the Norwich Sea Unicorns pregame show. Tune in before every home game for the SCR Structures pregame show tomorrow. We'll kick off our broadcast at 6:10 local time, 6:30 the first pitch. It's the Sea Unicorns and the Westfield Starfires here. Camden Riggi and the former Husky Gio Conti battling. A swing and a miss, strike two. Conti's continuing to pick up ticks on his fastball velocity. He's up to 95 with the heater. He's ahead of Riggi, a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. This is a fly ball headed out to right field. It is deep. It's out by the wall. It is foul. Riggi turned on the inside pitch, but he hooked it foul. Good thing for Conti, or that would have given the Bees the lead. That's just a long strike, too. Conti's a great competitor on the mound. You know, he's going to make the sight adjustment here. Baglino's outside. On the new first baseman in the game, Riggi, bounces it foul. Riggi, the pinch hitter for the Bees. He stands in the lefty batter's box at 6'4", 240 pounds. He's headed to UConn out of Wethersfield, Connecticut. Conti trying to put him away here with 2 strikes on him. The righty to the plate. This is a foul off into the seats, third base side. On 1-2. All righty kicks and deals. Now this is lined back up the middle. It's a base hit. Riggi wins the battle with a 2-strike single into center field. And the Bees have the leadoff man on. This will bring up the shortstop, Julius Rosado. So Riggi at first. Conti trying to fight his way through it on the first pitch. He gets a high pop up in foul territory. First base side. Thompson makes the grab. And Rosado retired.
The designated hitter, Brennan Stobley.
Now it's the designated hitter, Brennan Stobley. Stobley so far tonight has popped out to first. He's grounded out to first. He's also flied out to center. Double play in order. Norwich set up at double play depth. The delivery to Stobley. It jams him. It's a bloop shot. It's going to fall into shallow right field. Riggi headed to third. He's going to get the stop sign. The throw is over the head of the cutoff man, Thompson. But Baglino is back there, and now the Bees have him at first and third with 1 out. It was not well hit. It was a jam shot into right field. O'Brien had to go a long way over. And now this is going to bring out the manager, Kyle Dombrowski. He's going to chat things over with the Sea Unicorns infield defense. And as we do that, how about the dinosaur place? It awaits you. Big family fun with life-size dinosaurs. Amazing adventures await at the Dinosaur Place. It's the largest dinosaur park in New England, located on Route 85 in Montville, Connecticut. Right on the way to the shore. Come face to face with roaring replicas Explore the trails and make unforgettable memories. Visit thedinosaurplace.com to plan your trip today. And fans, coming up this weekend on Saturday is the Rose Arts Festival. Join us in Norwich as the Edward and Mary Lord Foundation presents the Rose Arts Festival, an unforgettable weekend of music, art, and community spirit. Music starts off downtown and at the marina Friday night. The fun moves to Chelsea Parade Park Saturday, June 28th. Experience free live performances, explore Vendor Village with local artisans, and savor delicious bites. And now a bouncing ball to the shortstop. No, he goes to second for one. A race to first. It's not in time. Regi scores on the fielder's choice ground out. Now the Sea Unicorns have 2 outs in the inning, but New Britain has taken the lead. Back to a word on the Rose Arts Festival this weekend. Savor delicious bites from food trucks and enjoy activities for all ages. NFA Zone Elena Dwyer kicks off a full day of music at 10:30 a.m. Don't miss out on this vibrant celebration of creativity and culture. Now backed away inside with ball 1 is the batter at the plate. This is Bennett Carrera. First time we're seeing Carrera bat, and Conti misses with ball 2. Board at first on the fielder's choice. Ground out is Jack Kane. Now a cut and a miss there. Firm fastball from Conti. He blows it by Carrera. Strike 1. First earned run Gio has allowed since his first outing of the summer. On May 28th, the runner is going, a stolen base for Kane. Another heavy fastball from Gio. He's got the count even. He just reared back and he said, "Come and get me." It was a come and get me fastball. Conti blew it by Carrera. The count is even, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. A man at second. That's outside. The fastball missed, and the count is full. Full count here in the top of the 9th. On 3-2, the runner gets the auto start. It's a bouncing ball to second. Erase has it. Conti covering the first base bag. It's thrown wide, and scoring is Kane. It's 3-1 New Britain. It was a tough play the whole way there. There was the second baseman, Erase, who made the fielding play. He was in short right field. Conti raced over to the first base bag. It was wide of Conti and rolled to the Norwich dugout. Kane scores easily, and now some insurance. So Carrera gets the job done. It's an error on the Norwich second baseman. This will bring to the plate Carlos Irizarry. He fouls back. Strike 1. Check that. It's not Irizarry. The batter is the catcher, Caleb Miller, number 8. He's hitting where we've seen Brandon Gayer bat here, but he was relieved. Now the runner is going a swing and a miss. The throw to second from Baglino bounces to the shortstop, Noe, and a stolen base for Carrera. So they're going to call batter's interference in. Norwich, with some help, they get through the top of the ninth, but not before the Bees have taken the lead. It's 3-1. Norwich trying to fight back in the bottom of the ninth on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Sea Unicorn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
Leading also by the ninth inning, the Norwich Sea Unicorns glove, third baseman Hayden.
Norwich trying to battle back here in the bottom of the ninth against the closer, Zach Zajac. He's got 2 saves to his name this summer. 0-3 record, .397 the ERA for the Cromwell, Connecticut native out of RPI. Norwich has already seen him this summer. He checks his swing at strike one. Last outing against Norwich, Zajac went an inning. He walked 2, but he did not give up any runs. Now it's way ahead of Fay. No balls, 2 strikes. This is the 4th time already Norwich is seeing Zajac. Miller set up outside. The 0-2 home to Fay. He takes an awkward check swing. He held up. It's ball 1. Everyone jumping around in the Bees dugout on the third base side, but Fay certainly held up for ball 1. Zajac has worked 3 scoreless innings. He's been perfect against Norwich this summer. Norwich trying to touch him up here a little bit and battle back in the ball game. Now a wipeout slider is blocked by Miller for ball 2. The batter awaiting on deck for Norwich is the center fielder, Anthony Tirado. It's the cleanup man, Caden Fay, to begin the 9th. Norwich trying to find the solutions here this week. The 2-2. That's downstairs for ball 3. So Fay has battled back from 0-2. The count is full. It's 3-2. Fay tonight is 0 for 3. He's flied out to right a couple times. He's also grounded out to third. It's 3-2 here in the 9th inning. It is a curveball on the inside corner. It freezes Fay. There's one down. A nasty curveball. The Uncle Charlie finds a home on the inside corner. 1 out to start the 9th. Now the center fielder, Anthony Tirado. This is an important game for Norwich. And a team they're trying to keep up with in the Futures League standings. Toronto saws away, strike one, foul. Three runs on 4 hits tonight for the Bees. They've been aided by a couple of defensive errors. The 0-1 from Zajac misses for ball one. Zajac at RPI this past spring appeared in 12 games. Check that, he appeared in 20 games. He started 12, he was 2-3 in his first season at RPI. Opponents at .254 against him, ERA .386. Miller set up outside from the first base side of the rubber. Zajac deals to the plate, a ground ball to second. Henning has it, he flips to first, now 2 outs. Norwich down to their final out tonight.
The first baseman, Ryan Thompson.
Here's the first baseman, Ryan Thompson. Stick with us following the ball game. It's the Capital Property Group postgame show. Norwich down to their final out, but they've rallied in these moments before. Zajac delivers the curveball on the ground to short. Bobbling it is Rosado. He's got no play at the first base bag. Norwich keeps the ball game alive on an error committed by the Rutgers product, Julius Rosado. He is shaken up. He's hobbled down there. He's on his knees in front of the second base bag on the first base side of it. And now it's going to bring the attention of his manager, Matt Gedman. Norwich is also going to bring in a pinch runner. Jack Byrne will run it first as Thompson keeps the ball game alive. Fans, once again, the Rose Arts Festival coming this weekend. Join us in Norwich as the Edward and Mary Lord Foundation presents the Rose Arts Festival, an unforgettable weekend of music, art, and community spirit. Music starts off downtown and at the marina Friday night. The fun moves to Chelsea Parade Park Saturday, June 28th. Experience free live performances, explore Vendor Village with local artisans, savor delicious bites from food trucks, and enjoy activities for all ages. NFA's own Elena Dwyer kicks off a full day of music at 10:30 a.m. Don't miss out on this vibrant celebration of creativity and culture.
The right fielder, Kevin O'Brien.
Looks like Rosado will stay in the ball game at short. The batter for Norwich here is the right fielder, Gavin O'Brien. He gave Norwich the lead in his first plate appearance. Byrne runs it first. He's got plenty of speed. Ball one is outside. Aiden Baglino, the catcher, stands on deck, hoping for a chance to come to the plate. O'Brien is the tying run. He's at the plate. It's 1-0. The righty home, outside corner. A borderline pitch goes Zajac's way, and now the count is even. Have to imagine Byrne is going to be on the move here. It's an even count. Norwich trying to amplify the pressure. With 2 outs in the ninth, the slider's outside. It's ball 2. Zajac, the reliever, 6 feet, 180 pounds. He's the Bees' closer this summer. Trying to lock up their 12th win of the summer. Norwich trying to keep fighting here tonight. Now the fastball is outside for ball 3. There's just something about these pressure-filled moments where the Norwich bats start to rumble back to life, looking for another late comeback. It's 3-1 to O'Brien. Now ball 4. 5-pitch walk to the Norwich right fielder, and now the tying run is on. This is going to bring out the pitching coach, Matt Zanos. As Norwich has put a pair of runners on. First and second, 2 outs. It's the catcher, Aiden Baglino. He's still looking for that first hit of the summer. The air from Rosado allowed Thompson to reach. Byrne has run for him. Now a 5-pitch walk to O'Brien has kept the game alive. He represents the tying run. Plenty of speed on the bases for Norwich here in the bottom of the 9th. Trailing by 2 and down to their final out. Righty on righty matchup here. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nasty slider there. And now Zajac is ahead of Baglino. A devastating break to the slider from Zajac. We'll see if he doubles up on it. Miller outside with the setup. He goes right back to it. This time Baglino just got a chunk of it. Norwich down to their final strike tonight. The Fairfield product trying to dig in a little deeper. O'Brien at first. Byrne is at second. Miller, the catcher, set up outside. The 0-2 on its way home. Bounces away. It gets past Miller. A wild pitch. Norwich has a couple now in scoring position. Runners at second and third. Matt Gedman talking with his infield defense. The first baseman, Rigi, is in line with the first base bag. The third baseman, Massey, playing behind the bag. Baglino trying to deliver in the clutch against Zach Zajac. Miller's come to the inside corner. It's a 1-2 delivery. He flips it foul. Norwich just trying to stay in the game and stay in the fight. They want to pass the baton over to Joey Arace. He recently turned 18. He just wrapped up high school ball. Baglino trying to keep the game moving. Zajac's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Miller applies the tag, and Norwich falls short here tonight. 3 straight wins for the Bees. The Sea Unicorns have dropped their 3rd in a row, and now they fall into 9 and 15. The Capital Property Group post-game show is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, no make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Your calendar for Saturday, June 28th for the Rose Arts Festival in downtown Norwich. Proudly presented by the Edward and Mary Lord Foundation. It's a full day of live music, food trucks, local vendors, creative stations, a morning road race, the budding arts exhibit, a jam-packed kids zone, and the brand new 21 and older family fun zone. The Rose City comes to life, and we want you to be a part of the celebration. Plan your day at roseartsfestival.com. We can't wait to see you there. Special thanks to a grant from Visit Connecticut for making this great day possible.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Welcome back to the Norwich Sea Unicorns post-game show here on this Thursday night. The Bees take it. Final score 3-1. Tonight's Capital Property Group player of the game, no question about it, Luke Cardman. He had it going in front of his family and friends here tonight. He goes 6 shutout innings for Norwich. He allows just 1 hit. He struck out 7. He didn't walk anybody. His work also good for tonight's DB Lunt. Feeling electric, not just play of the game, moments of the game. Luke Cardman showers us in a pitching performance that's worthy of going back through all of it. He was lights out for Norwich. He has now gone 15 innings, allowing just 1 earned run over his last 3 starts. Luke Cardman, tonight's Capital Property Group player of the game, and also he lets us enjoy one of the best pitching performances we've seen all summer, in command of the strike zone. He was a first pitch strike thrower. He had feel of all of his pitches. You talk about the way things were going for him. He was robbed of a potential no-hitter. The infield hit from Tim Henning, and the third is the only thing standing between him and the no-hit effort for him through 6 innings of work. Luke Cardman, sensational tonight for Norwich. As we recap how things went, Ben Oliveira was also dominant for the New Britain Bees. He went 6 scoreless innings of his own. He allowed 4 hits. He struck out 5. The winning pitcher here tonight is FaZe Beg. He goes scoreless inning tonight. In the 8th, Zach Zajac collects the save. He works a scoreless 9th inning. He walked a batter, and also 1 man reached on an error. He struck out 2. The losses suffered by Gio Conti. He allows 2 runs to score. Only 1 of those were earned. First time he's allowed an earned run since May 29th. A look at tonight's SureBright Commercial Cleaning Services cleanup moment of the game. It belongs to Gavin O'Brien. He drives in the only run of the night. It came in the 7th inning. It was an RBI base hit for him out into center field. And tonight's Artisan Building and Remodeling defensive play of the game. It is back in the... We'll have to take a look back here at our replay monitor, but it was Kenny Noe with an incredible play there for the Sea Unicorns. A rangy play by him. The Monmouth product continues to impress for Norwich defensively. Final numbers here today. The Bees win it 3-1 over Norwich. First time the home team has suffered the loss in this matchup. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Bees, and the Sea Unicorns 1 run on 5 hits. They made 2 errors. Norwich, it's been a rough start to the week. 3 consecutive losses. Now Norwich is 3 games back of New Britain for the final spot in the postseason, and now Norwich 6 games back of 500, 9-15. With the win here tonight, the Bees pick up their 12th win of the summer. They improve now to 12-14 overall. These teams will get back together on Sunday afternoon at the Beehive. First hit scheduled for 1 o'clock tomorrow. The Sea Unicorns looking for the first win of the week. They have themselves a meeting with the Westfield Starfires. Brendan Grady takes the mound for Norwich tomorrow. That's going to wrap things up on the Capital Property Group post-game show. For all of the production crew with SNSN and on behalf of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, I'm Adam Plager saying so long and good night.